Hello everyone, welcome to our class. Today we are going to talk about the very important topic under the chapter Chemical Coordination and Integration. Under this chapter we are talking about various types of glands, the hormones secreted by them and the related disorders. So for the today's lecture we are going to talk about adrenal glands. So let's start with it. Adrenal glands I have mentioned, it means they are more than one. So there are two. Okay. And if I were to talk about their location, where they are going to present. So adrenal glands are located above the kidneys. Okay. Above the kidney, both the kidney. So let's see how they are going to get present. In this way. Okay, so these are the suprarenal glands also. It means above the kidney. Just go with the name. Ad means additional to or adjacent to the adjacent, and renal means kidney. Okay, so adrenal is adjacent to kidney. So location we are not going to forget. This is the adrenal gland. Got it? Now, the type of the hormones they are going to secrete. So under the category of the adrenal gland hormone, there are lots of hormones which are secreted by this particular gland and of different reasons. So before moving to the secreted hormones, we'll first talk about the structure of the adrenal or different reasons of the adrenal gland. Okay. This adrenal gland is divided into two main regions. The outermost is the adrenal cortex and this smaller region is the adrenal medulla. Okay, medulla and cortex, two regions are there. Got it? So this is going to form near about 80% of the adrenal gland and this is going to form 20% of the adrenal gland. Now this adrenal cortex is further divided into three different zones moving from outward. The very first zone is this is the first layer, then the second and the third one. So if I have to okay, and this is the so three different zones are there. So let's see what type of zones are there. The outermost, as you can see, inner to the capsule, जो cortex region है उसका जो first layer है, first zone है, this is the zona glomerulosa. ठीक है, this is zona glomerulosa, first outermost. Inner to this, the black one, this is the zona fasciculata. And the blue one, this one, okay, outer to the medulla, the region of the cortex is zona reticulata, we can write, or reticularis we can write. So we have three different zones over here. This is glomerulosa. The second black region is the fasciculata, and the blue region, that is the reticulata. So GFR, you can remember all these three different zones. Okay, so structurally the adrenal gland is broadly divided into two regions, the cortex and the medulla. The cortex is further made up of different zones. So the outermost zone is the glomerulosa, the inner one is the fasciculata, and the innermost is the reticulata. And all these regions of this adrenal glands are responsible for secreting different category hormones. So we'll list them out along with their functions. Fine. So we'll just do the classification of this. Adrenal gland is divided into adrenal cortex region and adrenal medulla. Okay. Now this adrenal cortex is further divided into three zones. What are those zones? Zona glomerulosa, zona fasciculata, and zona reticulata or reticularis भी हम लिख सकते हैं. ठीक है. Adrenal medulla, there is no further zones over there, and it is as different zones, so different hormones. This is only going to secrete the two listed hormones over here, the adrenaline and noradrenaline. Okay, this we are going to talk now. What type of hormones are secreted by these different zones? So first we'll talk about the cortex region, and cortex region we have already three zones. So first of all, the very first region, which is termed as zona glomerulosa, which is responsible for secreting the category of the hormones which are secreted by this. They are termed as mineralocorticoids. The corticoid term is as they are secreted from the cortex. Okay, and this is the outermost layer. We have already discussed this thing. Outer layer. Zona glomerulosa, the category of the hormone mineralocorticoids, and the very well-known hormone secreted by this, which we have discussed under the excretion chapter, that was, I am writing, the hormone secreted by is aldosterone. This is the steroid nature hormone. Okay? Lipid soluble hormone, it is aldosterone. Now aldosterone function you must be knowing, same as that of the ADH. It will help in reabsorption of the water and those ions from the filtrate, which is the nephric filtrate, so to prevent the loss of the water from the body during the concentration of the urine. Aldosterone is going to work. You can just recall the RAS system, that renin, angiotensinogen, aldosterone system we have read. So you know that what it is going to do. So as per the signals which are received by the kidney about that amount of that what is the blood volume, blood pressure, and that is going to affect that GFR, glomerulus filtration rate. As a result of it, the what kind of hormone is to be secreted, the water is to be conserved or let it to be released in the form of the urine. It depends upon the volume of the blood. So there this aldosterone is going to work. So what it will do, it will help in maintaining ionic balance. It will help in maintaining the ionic balance of the sodium ion especially. Okay. Other than this, it will also act on renal tubules for reabsorption of other ions along with the sodium. Okay, and it is also like maintain the electrolytic balance of the body fluids. Electrolytic balance of body fluids is also maintained by aldosterone. And this is like one term is given to this particular hormone, and that is the salt retaining hormone. This hormone is known as salt retaining hormone, as it is going to take the salt back during the reabsorption. ठीक है, salt के concentration को body में maintain करके रखेगा. Okay, so this is the first category of the hormone. Mineralocorticoids are secreted, यानी कि जो mineral के अमाउंट को बैलेंस करने में हेल्प कर रहे हैं. कॉर्टेक्स से रिलीज हुए हॉर्मोन्स, सो दे आर टर्म्ड एज mineralocorticoids, and the most known is the aldosterone, and these are the functions which are mentioned over here. Fine. Now we'll move to the second. The second layer of the adrenal cortex is zona fasciculata. Okay, this is the second layer. So the category of the hormones which are going to be get secreted by this are termed as glucocorticoids. Okay, what are going to be get secreted by this? Glucocorticoids. Fine. Glucocorticoids, and the most important hormone under the category of the glucocorticoid is the cortisol. The name of the hormone secreted by the fasciculata is cortisol. Got it? Now, what it is going to do? This is mainly, this cortisol hormone is a stress hormone. It is released into the body during the stressful conditions. Stressful condition means like when the body is under the pain, under the pressure, or any kind of stress the body is dealing. So at that time the cortisol is secreted more in more amount into the body, as it is responsible for maintaining the glucose level, or we can say it will help in increase the blood glucose level. Okay, it will help in increasing the blood glucose level. And how it could be increases? As this cortisol is going to be released into the blood, then what would happen? It is going to act on the liver, and in the liver we know that that glycogen is stored. Okay, so over here from this glycogen the glucose is formed. Okay, that is glycogenolysis. So glycogen के breakdown से glucose बन जाएगा. Later on fats will also be converted into the glucose. ठीक है, gluconeogenesis बन जाएगी यहाँ पे. So with the help of the different stored components of the food, the glycogen is stored over here. The different kind of proteins, amino acids भी store हो रहे हैं यहाँ पे, और protein especially. Other than that, the fat is also going to be stored. So during the stress condition, that amount of the glucose is increased into the blood, and that is by providing that glucose. And how it is to be produced? By the breakdown of the stored form of the glucose or other sources from where we can get it. Okay, under one hormone we were discussing this thing that one more like thyroid, I think, where we were discussing it will help in increasing glucose level. So there we were discussing कि it will not going to break the proteins. Thyroxine नहीं कर रहा था. But in this case, either it is a protein, either it is the stored fat or the glycogen, everything will be converted into the glucose to increase its amount, okay, which will be further required to maintain, to what we can say, to face those stress conditions, to deal with those stress conditions. The glucose level amount is increased, and this we have discussed how it is going to be increased. Fine. And it is also act as a anti-inflammatory in action. So when the histamine is released, so this is going to stop that work. वो histamine को secrete होने को prevent करता. This is anti-inflammatory. Okay, inflammation के time पर histamine secrete होता है, inflammatory action के time पर, but this is going to stop that secretion, और फिर जिसकी वजह से inflammation का जो reaction होता है वो नहीं होगा. ठीक है. Third, it acts as a immunosuppressant. It means during the transplantation of the organ, these steroid cortisol are used to suppress that whatever the reaction जो भी नहीं होने, मतलब if that during the transplantation the body may react to protect that, to prevent that. Few immunosuppressants are used, and this is one of them. Got it? And this I have told कि जो हमारी gluconeogenesis है, that is also increased by the secretion of this cortisol. Increased. Fine. And it will not allow the amino acids to be absorbed, or what you can see कि they will be to be taken there only. They will not allow कि वो store हो body में, फिर उसको break down करना पड़े in that way. So for that it will inhibit the cellular uptake and utilization of the amino acids, especially कि amino acids को cells में नहीं जाने देता है, उसको वहीं पे रोक लेता है cortisol का function में. ठीक है. Cardiovascular activities, kidney regulation, वहाँ पे भी this is going to help. So zona fasciculata going to secrete the glucocorticoids. Cortisol is one of them, very important. It will help in increasing the blood glucose level, which help to deal with the stress conditions in the body. And how it could be done? It could be done by increasing the gluconeogenesis, glycogenolysis in that way. Okay? Anti-inflammatory, immunosuppressant also it is used. So this is all about the cortisol. Okay? Other than that, it can also help in production of red blood cells, stimulate the RBC production, this cortisol. Fine. Now the next one, that is the third reason, zona reticulosa or reticularis also we can say. So this is the third layer. Okay, this is the third layer. So what it is going to secrete? It is going to secrete the 6 corticoids. Androgens. Okay, it is going to secrete हार्मोन कौन से secrete होंगे? एंड्रोजन, ठीक है, and estrogen in female. Other than the ovary and testis, the cortex region of the adrenal gland help in secreting some 6 corticoid hormones. Androgen is in the case of the male and estrogen is in the case of the female male. Got it? So what they are going to do? Androgen, male hormone, responsible for the male characters. Estrogen, responsible for the female characters. Now what is going to happen in the case somehow, like it's not that androgen cannot be secreted in female or estrogen cannot be secreted in male. They are secreted in both. Androgens are secreted in female body also, but they are converted into the estrogen as much as they can. And if the secretion of this androgen in female is more, in that case to convert it into the estrogen is little bit complicated. So somewhere the male hormone expresses into the female by giving the male characters. ठीक है, like facial hairs का आना किसी particular stage में, that is due to the production of this androgen from the cortex region of the adrenal gland in female. Got it? Fine. Now, okay, the main disease which is associated with this is the Addison's disease. Addison's disease is hyposecretion of the corticoid hormones. जितने मतलब हम लोग कॉर्टेक्स हार्मोन पढ़ रहे थे, इन कॉर्टेक्स के हार्मोन में से अगर इनका हाइपोसिक्रेशंस होगा, ठीक है, ड्यू टू द हाइपोसिक्रेशन ऑफ, दिस इज ड्यू टू हाइपोसिक्रेशन ऑफ cortisol especially we are going to talk about, or other than that corticoid, जितने भी मिनरलोकॉर्टिकॉइड हैं, ग्लूकोकॉर्टिकॉइड्स हैं, 6 कॉर्टिकॉइड्स हैं, कोई भी कैटेगरी के हार्मोन की अगर सिक्रीशन लेस है, then the disease is the Addison's disease. The name of this disease is Addison's disease. And what is going to happen over here? The dehydration in the body, increased BMR, basal metabolic rate इसमें increase हो जाता है, ठीक है, and the excretion more dilute urine will be passed out of the body along with the more sodium ion concentration. So this is the condition of the patient which is suffering from the hyposecretion of corticoids. ठीक है, that is Addison's disease. Fine. So this is all about the cortex region. Now we'll talk about the medulla. Adrenal medulla is mainly responsible for secreting two hormones. Adrenaline, noradrenaline, and which is also termed as epinephrine, norepinephrine. Now don't get confused कि they are going to work antagonistically और एक दूसरे को against काम करेंगे. No, they are going to work together. Same functioning they are going to perform in the body. So especially they are termed as, this adrenaline is termed as, both function same. So both are termed as the, this is emergency hormone. Okay, during the emergency situation, the hormone which is secreted in our body is the adrenaline. Emergency, other than that, it is 3F hormone. This is fight, fright, fear. These 3F are, okay. So this is the adrenaline which is secreted, as we have discussed in our junior classes also, in 8th also we have read, in 10th also we have read, that whenever some emergency like a dog is after you or a car is crossing your pathway, that the situation which you are going to face at that time, your heartbeat increases, you are sweating, your breathing rate increases. That is all because of the secretion of this adrenaline and noradrenaline into the blood, which will going to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. ठीक है, ये parasympathetic nervous system को activate करता है. As a result, those different changes will be going to take place in your body to deal with those emergency situations. Once the heartbeat is going to raise, later on it will be going to come down also. Okay, so don't get confused between this hormone and that stress one. Stress one is going to keep on secreted into the body throughout the whole stress condition. But this emergency situation, emergency hormone is for a short period of a time. So whenever that emergency situation is completed, its secretions is becoming low into the blood. So जब emergency situations हम face करेंगे, कोई डर की, कहीं से भागने वाली, खुद को बचाने वाली conditions, so वहां पर जो hormone secrete होगा वो होगा हमारा adrenaline and noradrenaline. ठीक है? So whatever those conditions, salivation, movement of that peristalsis, movement of alimentary canal, then constrictions of your pupils, increased heart rate, increased blood pressure, everything is a result of this hormone secreted by adrenal medulla, adrenaline and noradrenaline. Got it? So this is all about the adrenal gland. Thank you.